How y'all today? Otho Gold here is to share a few thoughts with you about kids. You know, kids are the greatest thing in the world. They can be. But there's a lot of annoying things about kids. You know, they're always there. You know, whether you're going to the bathroom, whether you're watching TV, whether you just want a few minutes to read, whatever you want to do, they're always there. You know, and they never stop asking questions, do they? Just, Daddy, why? 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 They're sticky all the time. You know, even after they get a bath, their skin is sticky. And they never listen. They never, ever listen to what moms and dads want to tell them. And they're loud. They're really loud. Just all over the house, in the car, wherever you are, they're loud. And they're always whining. Just goes on and on sometimes when you're out in public, you know. And they're perpetually covered in snot.
Oh.
Now, Otho remembers when he used to get head colds and he'd go to elementary school. He'd have a handkerchief with him. He'd be blowing his nose all day long. And after just a couple of hours, his white handkerchief is just covered in greenish yellow snot.
Oh.
And Otho just keeps putting it in his pocket, and he's pulling it out, and he has to unfold it to try to find a little dry space that he can blow his nose on, but he keeps adding to the handkerchief all day long. And it was just a big old ball of wet snot by the end of the school day. And I remember also I'd have head colds. And
don't go there, Otho.
Do this kind of a thing, and I'd have snot hanging down for 1.5 or 2 foot out of my nostril. And I could walk along swinging it. Well, Jodelle Rogers and I were walking home one day, and Otho wanted to gross him out. Well, that's what he did. He did one of those things, and that big old long trail of snot was hanging down, and he was just swaying back and forth, back and forth. And old Jodelle just backed up. He was so grossed out. And Otho made the mistake of doing one of these things. He went, When he whipped that thing, it just wrapped around his head. Oh, it was nasty. Oh, Lord. Anyway, kids are always, they're covered in snot. And they're filthy. They just always dirty. And they're the kings and queens of inconsistency. Now, moms and dads, you know that. You know, one day they love spaghetti, the next day it's some other food. One day they like strawberry ice cream, next time it's chocolate, because that's their favorite. But they're also like drunk fraternity members, because they're banging around into things, knocking things over, breaking things, tearing things up. Wow. But you gotta love them, right? Well, Otho wants to also comment on the fact that there are other things that all kids do that are really annoying to their parents. Now, my brothers and I used to ride in the back of a '56 Chevy going to Grandma's house about once a month, but it was a 3-hour drive. Now, Daddy's smoking his cigar and the windows rolled up, and the boys don't have anything to do in that back seat except fight and entertain themselves. Well, Otho came up with an amazing way to get his dad's attention periodically. What he would do, he'd make space noises. He came up with one that sounded just like this.
That's really annoying. Stop it.
And Otho would put his foot under Daddy's seat and raise his foot up and down, up and down, up and down.
No,
so
dear,
Dad,
that's wrong.
Feeling this kind of a thing in the front seat while he's driving. Well, you know how long that lasted before Dad had to get my attention. He would turn around and say, "Get your foot out of that seat. I'm going to kick your..." Ask me why I did that. I don't know. But I would sit back because I was chastised for about 3 minutes. And then I'd start it again. Dad would pull over, he'd get out, pull me out, whoop my butt, put me back in the seat. Off we'd go. Well, maybe 20 minutes later, I'd start that crap again. My foot would be going up under his seat, and I'd be, oh my God, I know it had to be really annoying. But I bet every one of you had things that you did to annoy your parents and get their attention. And you probably think about it later, like, why did I do that? Oh, that must have been terrible. Well, Otho shared his story for the day. Y'all be good.